Wake up, team. Wake up, team. It's time to wake up, baby. It's a brand new day. I say it's a brand new day that the Lord has made. And I will rejoice and be glad in it. It's a brand new day, team, man. Did you wake up? Did you wake up to attack the day? Or did you wake up under attack because of yesterday? Did you wake up to attack the day? Right? They really get after it today. Right? So hey, I'm gonna have a whole new routine. I'm gonna do something different. Right? I'm gonna really get after it today. Because I'm tired of doing the same thing over and over and over again. And I'm not getting nothing different. I'm not seeing nothing different. I'm not feeling nothing different. So you know what? Today, I'm going to attack the day. Or you woke up in the mindset of, man, I'm under attack because of yesterday. I'm under attack because of last week. I'm under attack because of last year. I'm under attack because I'm still dealing with the same thing. I'm under attack because I don't feel like it. But, you just under attack, right? One of my business partners, man, he calls them the mental monsters, right? Because I'm dealing with the mental monster and I'm under attack. So that's the question you got to ask yourself every day. Did I wake up under attack? Or did I wake up to attack the day? That's the question you got to ask yourself every day. Right? So, as y'all know, right, Keisha and I, right, we have our team. We're building our team in the financial services industry. You definitely need to get with us on that, right? But one of my teammates, he gave me a word, man. He gave me a word and I didn't realize it until I wrote it down. Teammate, there's power in writing stuff down. You gotta write the vision so that it becomes plain, right? So what he said was, what keeps him going every day. Shout out to Kirk, man. Kirk Minor. My guy, Kirk Minor. He said the difference between being better and being bitter is I. The difference between being better and being bitter is I. And it hit me. I said, man, that's big, man. That's powerful, right? Because it's a whole lot of accountability in that. The difference between me being better at something or me being bitter and pissed off and staying in my mood, depending on whatever the situation, circumstance is I. It's me, right? But then it hit me after I wrote it down, team. Now, so I challenge you right now, right, to write it down. The difference between being better and being bitter is I. And once you write it out, like some of the most plain things will shift your mind. Some of the most plain, basic things will change your whole mindset. So once I wrote it down, I looked at it, I said, hold on, literal difference is a letter. And it's the letter I, right? And so when it hit me, I said, man, that minor adjustment of what I can do, the minor pivot, right, which is a major move, but it's something so minor that can shift, that can pivot, that can change your whole course of life, that can just take you to a whole different dimension, literally, right, literally, physically, mentally, spiritually, emotionally, financially, if you just make the shift, or if I just make the shift, right? The difference between being better and being bitter is I. So depending on what you're looking at, if I'm bitter in something, it takes I to switch it to an E to, hey, I'm going to get better, right? And everything around me, the E, everything around me is going to get better. Everyone around me is going to get better, right? When I get better. Or everything around me and everything that I go to do, it changes for the worse if I don't continue to self-develop. If I don't take accountability, if I don't hold myself to being and staying responsible for whatever it is that I'm responsible for. I truly feel that a lot of our situations that we in is because of what we do and what we don't do. A lot of the circumstances that we find ourselves in is because of what we do and what we don't do, and what we say and what we don't say. Team, we got to take more accountability, because I am at where I'm at in life because of the decisions, because of the actions that I've taken, or the lack of decisions I made, or the lack of actions that I've taken. The difference between being better and being bitter is I. You gotta hold yourself accountable. You gotta hold yourself accountable to where you are in life. You gotta hold yourself accountable to what you allow to happen in your life, the conversations you allow to happen, the people you allow to be around you. You don't have to be around those people. You don't have to go to those places. You don't have to have that conversation. You don't have to watch their TV show. You don't have to listen to their podcast. You don't have to listen to their gossip. You know what's positive. You know what you need and you know what you don't need. We all know right from wrong, right? So one of my biggest things that I talk about is that you got to parent yourself. When you become an adult, you got to parent yourself, right? Because as a child, we learn right from wrong. And then once we get older, now we make decisions on what's right and wrong. Well, see, ain't nobody parenting us once we become adults. It's on you, right? So you want to get better? Man, it's on you. Or you going to stay bitter, right? And either you gonna stay bitter or you gonna get better. Like it's all a mental decision. Once you make a committed decision and you make it now, right? Like the time is now. You know what I'm saying? The time is now to make that decision, because what you want in your life, what you want in your heart, right? Whatever you desire, you want it now, right? So you gotta make that shift, that pivot, that adjustment, changing your routine. You gotta do it now to go from bitter to better. Or maybe you're doing good, right? But I'm telling you, if things is going good, and then all of a sudden it shifts, and now you become bitter, right? It's because of you. Because you stopped doing something, right? Because you got comfortable and said, man, I'm good now. Now I'm coasting. But you didn't stay comfortable. I mean, you stayed comfortable. You got comfortable, right? And now, like, man, I'm good. I don't have to do X, Y, Z no more. But it's the consistency, right? It's the consistency that makes the shift, right? And you know, some of us are doing what we need to do. Some of us are doing it at the speed and the pace and the urgency in which we need to do it, but we just have not seen our change yet. Don't switch up, don't change. Don't switch up and don't change, Steve, right? Because God is just trying to see and just trying to make sure, right, that you're going to stay consistent, that you're going to continue to believe. So a lot of us are doing what we need to do. We just haven't seen our change yet. Don't switch up. But a lot of us need to switch up right now, right? But you got to take personal responsibility. Every day you got to self-develop. So again, team, the difference between being better and being bitter is I. So whatever you do, whatever you do in life, be great at it on purpose.